Now we're going to do a torso twist. You begin laying flat on your mat, and you start by raising your right knee and placing your right foot on the ground. Reach across with your left hand, lift your knee, and grab your knee with your left hand. Now draw it over to the left side of your body until the knee touches the floor. No need to worry about that foot hanging up behind your knee. If you're feeling like you can't get the knee to the ground, it's because your mind is telling you that you have to keep your right shoulder on the ground, but you don't. It's actually going to come up off of the ground. Now that arm, the right arm, is in internal rotation, and we're going to really work this shoulder. So I'll invite you to raise your hand like you're asking a question in class, right angle at the elbow. Great. And now let gravity partner with you as that arm sinks down toward the ground, letting it be heavy, sinking, sinking, palm facing the ceiling. You'll really feel the stretch through your hip, your ribs, your shoulder. Imagine that I've put a warm rock on your shoulder and your elbow and your hand, and let gravity sink that arm down to the ground. Oh my goodness, your knuckles touched. That's great. You'll stay in this position really for as long as it feels good, but at least 40 seconds. There's so much fascial benefit to be had that you can stay here 90, 120 seconds, spend all day if you wish. You can't hurt yourself doing it. But now I'm going to gently have you bring your right arm down toward your fanny. You're going to start coming through a range of motion. And as you come back past your hip, your hand is going to turn downward, and you'll continue around in this range of motion. And when your arm passes your ear, your palm will face the ceiling again. Bend the elbow and take your time, because this is where you'll feel a lot of fascial restriction, little speed bumps along the way that normally we would brush over or skip. But the purpose of this exercise is to make a friend in there, to spend time with each little one that you encounter, so you can reassure it that it's okay to let go, that you know that it's there, and that you're here to provide it with whatever it needs to soften and ease and open, and it will. Very good. Pausing anywhere along the line that you feel restriction. It almost feels like glue coming undone when you get into those really good juicy spots. And the holding here can happen from using the mouse on a computer a lot, driving a lot, any emotional holding patterns, keeping people at arm's length. Thoughts can cause fascial tightness and holding and restriction. And as you breathe or squeal or moan, know that it's invited and it's welcome. That normally we spend a lot of time in appropriateness, but in this we want to let our body tell the truth about how it feels. And give it permission to let go and let go and let go. And when you think you've let go some more. Yeah. And this time, as you come past the hip, I want you to lay your right hand on your hip and you can let go of your left hand from your knee. Then straighten that top leg. And drag the hip back to the ground and let it flop there. Great fascial stretch doing that. Beautiful. And do the other side.